4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Thank you. Yeah, what's this kid?
Yeah, mate, yeah. Make it hard for the end, eh?
Yeah.
Nah, mate. Third time here. I'm over at Penrith. You come here often?
That's the first time.
You're in for it, mate.
Yeah. I like the Parkrun, so it reminds me how unfit I am.
It's a good fun one. But fuck, this first K's the easiest.
The last time a bit harder.
Yep. You like running up hills?
Oh yeah.
You'll love it. Oh yeah?
Yeah. All that 15k.
Shit.
Flat, 1 kilometre vertical.
Fuck. Yeah, righto. Well, this is nothing like that.
Myself and my friend Julia signed up for that, so I'm going to try and pace her so she can get the course record.
What's that?
I don't actually know what the course record is. I know just so that she's semi-confident she can do it, so I'll try and keep up with her.
Fuck. That'll be crazy.
Like, I think it's like, with that elevation, it's like 5-10 pace to spider.
Fucking hell.
Doable, but not as easy as it sounds.
5'10" uphill.
Yeah.
That does not sound easy, bro.
There's also downhill starts it out. Yeah.
But you never make up that same time.
Exactly.
I'm just coming back from fitness now. I come back from an injury. But before that, I ran 19:24 here, which is the course record, which was hard. But yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, 21, I'll be happy, mate. Tight turn. Morning.
Oh no, I'm watching it start.
Yeah,
Outrageous.
it's crazy. The second half on the way back, so much harder.
Oh yeah. That hill we just came down.
Yep. Thanks, bro. Thank you. Okay.
Well, I stag and I fumble. Boys, I've been drinking for days. Well, I stag and I fumble. Boys, I've been drinking for days. And the reason I'm drinking, my woman got some low down ways. Want me, baby, you ought to tell me so. If you don't want me, baby, you ought to tell me so. I'll get my trunk and my clothes, and out the door I'll go. Baby, what you think of me?
Never been, bro.
This is number 3.
Tell me, baby, what you think of me. You ain't been giving me no rest since I've been in Nashville, Tennessee.
This park run's always funny after, you know, you run fairly quick, around 20 minutes 13 today, and then you wait a bit and you go out for a cool down, and all the other park runners shaking their heads laughing, saying to go on again. It's crazy because this course is, well, it's the hardest park run in Sydney. It's definitely the hardest I've done. It's insane. It's great, but my God, it's challenging mentally and physically. I'll explain. You got a spare one of those?
Cause my train is here
Tough yakka this hill, eh? Yeah. Well done, good job. Up this rocky hill is just insanity. It's got to be the hardest part of any parkrun in Australia. That hill's hard. Oh, bro, that hill, man. So, as I was saying, this is the hardest parkrun in Sydney, in my opinion. Especially because I'm a road runner. I love the trails. They're more fun, they're more enjoyable. But my God, they're hard. This is physically hard and mentally hard, and I'll explain why for both. Let's take an average semi-quick 25-minute park runner on the flat, a simple 2.5 out, 2.5 back. All right, 25-minute 5K park runner. You're running as hard as you can for 25 minutes, all right? Here, you're running as hard as you can for 5 kilometers, which is the same distance, but because it's so rocky, unstable, hilly, to put it the least, up and down is just insanity here. You might be running 5K as hard as you can for 30, 33, 35 minutes, which is 5 to 10 minutes longer than what you would normally do it. So physically, it's hard because you've got the unstable platforms to run on. So your ankles, your hips, your knees, calves, everything needs to be stronger. You use more energy to not hit your ass on the ground and make yourself look like a fool. And you're also running as hard as you can for a lot longer. So the demand on the body is harder. You know, mentally it's tough because, again, the hills are insane, especially that rocky one. It's the steepest hill on the course and it is so rocky. If you manage not to break an ankle, you've done a bloody good job. It's crazy. So mentally, if you're running up these hills and you're gassed and you think, I need to throw up, you know, I'm feeling tough, feeling bad, and I've only got 3K, I've got 3K to go. Or on the return, 2K, 1.5K, all right? You've already run, let's say you've run 3 kilometers in the 25 minutes, or 3 and a bit. Mentally, you've checked out, you're like, that's it, that's 25 minutes. 5K should be finished on 5K, 25-minute 5K runner. But you've got another 2, or at least 1.5 K to go. So you're thinking, how the hell am I gonna push at the same intensity for another 5 to 10 minutes? Well, you're just gonna have to, otherwise walk, you know? So mentally, it's tough because you're pushing at the same intensity, the same effort on the flats, but you've got to hold it for a hell of a lot longer. And it's not just a run where you get in the zone, you lock in, hit a pace, that's it, tick it over, you know, front foot the next, in front of the next, and off you go. It's like a rhythm. Whereas this parkrun, there is no rhythm. There's no set and forget on your time or effort. It's changing every couple of meters. Every time your foot strikes the ground, there's a different challenge of holding yourself up. Trail runners know what I mean. They know better than what I mean. So, yeah, mentally and physically it's tough. But it is fun, right? If you can push as hard as you can without quitting on yourself, without just going, oh, you know, bugger it, I'll just walk or do a nice jog and turn the intensity down just because it's too hard. If you don't do that and you finish it with the same intensity as when you attacked the start, that's a win. Regardless of time, it's a win mentally. You've pushed hard the entire time without failing yourself. No one else gives a damn how you go, what you do, what you run. You could make excuses, oh, wasn't feeling too well, didn't eat brekkie, 3 hours sleep, tired. That happens to me week in, week out. Sometimes I use that excuse and I say it or write it on Strava, but I don't fail myself. I get out there every goddamn week I can, and if I'm going hard, mentally I'm ticking that box, I'm going hard. Regardless of time, I'm putting in the bloody effort to run as hard as I can on that course, on that day. If I feel like shit, so be it. If I feel like quitting it after 1K, but I don't, I've just ticked off that box. I've mentally pushed as hard as I can for that course on that day. Given that, if you want to come here or any park run and just chill out, by all means, I do that a lot of the time as well. Parkrun isn't a race, right? It can be if you want it to be for your own goals, but a lot of the time it's just rock up, do a certain distance, whether it's just a 5, whether you do a warm-up, 5K cool down, extended run, whatever you want to do. You get up, you go and attack the day, and there's a purpose behind it. Is it an easy day? Is it a tempo? Is it a threshold? Is it intervals? Are you doing K on, K off? Are you doing 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off? Are you racing? Are you going as hard as you can? You know? Get out there every week with a purpose. Despite time, don't worry about your Strava. Don't worry about people saying you're in slow, you're in fast. Whatever you do, at the end of the day, from here, what you want to get out of that day. Every single time you put shoes on and you run, there must be a purpose. Is it easy? Is it recovery? Is it a section? Is it max effort? Whatever it is going to be, set the goal and stick to it. I am sick. Well, no, I'm not sick. But people need to get their ego, right? I don't have that all. I like everyone's got an ego. So you want to keep it for the responsible. But I meet a lot of people, my ego is fairly shallow. If not, I don't have it. Right? And I've learned that. Everyone has an ego. And beyond out there, like I say, go as hard as you can. Just make sure you are going as hard as you can. I ran 20 minutes 13 seconds tonight for this one. Yes, I finished first. Big book. Big thing. But I made sure I put in the bloody effort, the intensity to run hard. I didn't feel great on my start. I didn't feel great on my warm-up. My heart rate was already 149 after 3 k's before I got in. I wasn't good. Did that stop me? Hell no. Still got out there about 5K pace too. Now, today I ran 23 and a half. I had the course record of 19 minutes 24 seconds. And most people have 50 seconds. Right? Between today's run, and my PB on this course road, 50 seconds. Think about it. 10 seconds a kilometre difference in my fitness between when I'm fully fit and me now. Do I care? Fuck no. Do you know what I do care about? The intensity, the effort. The effort was the same. Push on the uphills, only slightly. Try and recover without stopping on the downhills. Keep going up and over the hill. and just push. The intensity's there. Fitness will come back to me. If I had an ego, I'd say something along the lines of, not my best run, tried but wasn't today, it wasn't my day today, yada yada. They'll piss off with that shit. Do I care that I'm 50 seconds slower? No. It's parkrun, you know? I got out, had some fun, ran with a bloke for 2.5 Ks before I started pulling away. I had mad fun. And that's all it is. That's all that matters. Have fun. Now, on the other end of that, sometimes I'll do an easy parkrun or just an easy run in general. Now, instead of running, you know, 3:15s, 3:20s, 3:25s for a 5K, 10K, whatever. On my easy runs, depends on what shoe I'm in, depends on what terrain I'm running on, depends if I'm running in the morning, in the afternoon, all that. Bring everything into factor, how tired I am, whatever. My easy runs, at the very quickest, when I'm at the fittest, when I'm in some sort of super trainer, which almost never happens when I'm doing an easy run because I couldn't care less about pace. The fastest I will run is 4:45s on an easy zone 2 run. That is the quickest, all right? The slowest I run, couldn't give a cow shit. Could not care. I've run 5 minutes, 5:15s, 5:30s, 5:45s, 6 minutes. I've run 6:30 per kilometre on an easy run. Why? Because easy runs don't matter how fast you're going. It's irrelevant. What's relevant is the effort that you're putting in. You want to keep it in zone 2. If you're going too hard and pushing into the bottom of zone 3 on an easy run, you've just failed yourself. That whole run is basically worthless. It's not, but mentally you should be thinking it is, because now you're starting to use a different system. Do not run too quick on your easy days. Throw that ego out the door. Keep it bloody easy. So, between my marathon PB, we'll say, when I'm running 3:44 a kilometre on a hilly course, which I've done twice, 3:44 for a marathon, and I'm running 6 minutes or 5:30s mostly for an easy run. That's over 2 minutes, or about 2 minutes slower per kilometre on an easy run. Look at me talking to you now. I'm running hills. I'm running this 5K course and I'm having a chat, and I'm not just, you know, completely out of breath after completely gunning a 5K here, you know? So these people that have an ego and say, oh, ran slow today, you know, because it was slower than what they hoped, or yeah, easy run, zone 2, nice and chilled, yet the heart rate or the effort is actually low, mid, or even high zone 3, which is like a moderate to tempo effort. You failed yourself. Get rid of the ego. Anyway, I've gone on to a little rant. Let's just say this parkrun is the hardest I've done, and it's probably the hardest in Sydney. And if there is any harder parkrun out there in Australia, I'd love to see a video of it. And if anyone's got a link to it, send it to me, because I'd love to see it and one day go and do it. This is a very fun run. You can see that rocky hill off in the distance. That's a killer, you know. Good fun. Just don't twist a bloody ankle, guys. My God, happens to me every single step on this thing. You've got to be damn careful, especially the harder you go. But have fun. that rocky hill just there, guys. I just had a look at the percentage of the incline on my watch. On the other side, coming up and going down obviously, but coming up the hill on the other side was 13% incline, and going down on this side or going up when you're running back out is 18%. So that goes to show how steep that hill is, right? Go to your treadmill and max it out, see what it is. Is it 10%? If so, both sides of that hill is steeper than that treadmill. Now try and run as hard as you can on the 10% incline on the treadmill. Yeah. Now, go and put some bricks or timber underneath the front end of the treadmill to make it even steeper, and do it again. Yeah. 13%. 10% is hard to run up. 13%, every single percent after that, you really feel. So 13% is a killer. But 18, for us road runners, 18%, mate, that is just nasty. Trail runners, whatever. You guys run up 25% hills, you just hike up 35% hills. You're a superhuman. Well done. You're a freak. Good job. But for us mere mortals, 18%. Friggin' hell. That's something. It's nasty. Have fun running up and down that thing. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the toughest parkrun in Sydney, in Australia. Mount Annan, Australian Botanic Garden Parkrun. It's great fun. It's nasty. It's gonna push your limits mentally and physically if you come out here with purpose of going hard, running to that effort. If you come out here just to enjoy it and have fun, it's very, very fun. Like, you'll have a good time. Not many people come out here, but you're never really alone. There's always someone not that far away at the same time. So, if you've liked this video, you like watching this parkrun, and you like these sort of head cam experiences, running with me and how I go and what happens on my parkrun, hit the like button down below, subscribe so I know that this is something that you guys want to watch. I haven't got many, I've only just started, but I'd like to grow on and see how we go, right? Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share the video, tell your friends, let's grow together. Robbo runs. I'll see you later.